Hey everyone, it's Lisa here with another card for you. I will be highlighting some of the new products in our new Celebrate the Everyday catalog. So one of the things in our new catalog is this designer series paper. Very pretty. And this is the Watercolor Wonder. And it has just this kind of a colory look to it, kind of blurry. Excuse me. What's that? It's very soft look on some of these. And these are just zigzags and all these colors. Just a fun paper. Oh, I love that. That would be a really pretty background. Here's another one kind of like that. Very pretty. So there's that. And I will also use, or I actually have used, I've gotten a lot of things pre-made ahead of time to keep the video short. So this is the stamp set that I use. So very grateful. A very pretty stamp set. Let me put that aside. And here, I'll go through these later. And these two very exciting punches. Here, let me turn them that way. You will see the card that I'm going to put together here, that I've used this punch right here. And then just to demonstrate how the punch works, I have here just a piece of scrap, something I had stamped on a while ago. So you need to cut your paper by 2, and then it can be as long as you want it. So this is about 2 inches by 4.5, I believe I cut it at. And if you're not familiar with our punches, this is the locked position. If you turn on the back, you see that we have this little lever here. So you're just going to push that forward, and that will unlock the punch so that it works. And then when you store it, you want to close it up and then push that back. And I just store mine in a basket together on their side like this. So, you know, they don't take up a whole lot of room. So I'm going to use this one because I haven't used it yet. And I think I'll do this end. So you see how it just slides right on in there like that. And you want to push it all the way back. And punch, just that easy. And then there you go. Nice little tag. So much fun, so much fun. So let me move all this out of the way. I'm going to close this and lock it. In addition to those things, I've used my Gumball Green and my Island Indigo Classic inks. I've used our Gumball Green stitched ribbon, satin stitch ribbon. Our Island Indigo Baker's Twine. Textured Impressions Fancy Fan folder. And the Thank You from Blooming with Kindness stamp set. Oh yes, and also a blender pen. Okay, and also one of our lace doilies. So as you can see, I've cut everything out. This is slate cardstock, and this is a 4 1/4 by 5.5 card base. So you would cut that at 5.5 by 8.5, and then score it 4 1/4. And then this is cut. This is Island Indigo, and it's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And this is cut at 1 and just a little more than 4, so I can trim it up perfectly the way I want it. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this layer when I get my snail runner here. And I'm going to line this one edge up. Make sure it's straight. Now I'm going to get my craft scissors and I'm just going to trim that off. Okay, and then I'm going to add that directly to the card. Now I'm going to put, a little extra on there than I would normally have to since this is embossed. I'm going to center this. Rub that down. Now my doily, I've cut off, I want to say I took off about 1/2 inch off this edge. And I'm going to go ahead and add this to my card. And to determine about where I want it, I'm thinking right about like that. That looks good. So I'm just going to rub that down like that. And then I'm going to take my tag and put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back because I can't seem to make a card without popping an image up off the card. And I love our Stampin' Dimensionals. They have just the right thickness, and if I want something to be raised up higher, I can just double them up, but I rarely even need to do that. You can see I put the ribbon here and tied it with a bit of the baker's twine. Now I want some of this Island Indigo blue to show, so I don't want to cover that up too much. Bring it more over this way. And like about there, looks good. I don't want my ribbon too high above there, but I could trim it a bit if I needed to. There you are. I would just like to mention that this card was inspired by Diana Gibbs over on Pinterest. Thank you for sharing, Diana. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and as always, I look forward to being with you again. Have a great day.
Sometimes a friend is all